Behind us is BP Pulse right by LAX Airport. This is the first BP Pulse station we've seen. This is a big station. 48 stalls. There's some Alpitronics back there. We haven't charged on Alpitronic ever, so we're going to go test that out. But we're also going to give you a tour of this huge 48 stall station and tell you all about it. There's lots more than just charging, or a bit more, we'll say.
There's a bit more. We're going to check it all out. The amenities, the accessibility, the stalls, and charge on both their offerings. So I'm Liv.
I'm Patrick.
We're the electric duo. Let's go.
So we actually have been here for a couple of minutes. I said we haven't charged, but we did that first just to make sure we got that part out of the way. So we're going to show you that, but we're also, this is going to be a whole tour of this place in the next few minutes.
Yeah, this is really awesome to see. This is a giant charging station, 48 stalls, lounge, cover, NACS and CCS, restrooms, and we got here, they literally announced it not that long ago. Our friend Talik with Charge Positive already zoomed up here.
We'll link to his video.
Yeah, we'll link to his video. But honestly, this place is not even fully open.
They had their grand opening, but they're still working on a few things.
Yeah, so we're here early, but we're really psyched to see this. We want bigger chargers, and here we got 48 stalls.
And I want to go charge, which I actually already did, but I'm going to tell you, I want to go charge because I want to see what the difference is for somebody like us that has a NACS adapter using the NACS charger that's 400 kilowatts versus the 150 kilowatt CCS charger. So we're going to do that, but I already did, but we're going to do that. So it is NACS. So we're going to use our Ford adapter here on this. It says to plug in first. Boy, this cable is way heftier than a supercharger cable. 400 kilowatts, our first charge on an Alpitronic. Oh, the cable management is nice. That swung out pretty easy.
I want to try that.
And we're going to plug in. It says it's starting communication, and then it says to initiate the charging. I installed the app, so I want to try to use the app to start. Let me see what number this is. 191040. So I'm right here. I'll just do this. So you just scroll down here. I'm gonna find 191040. And I'm on connector 1, right? Because there's only one connector. Because that one's 20. So we'll just say connector 1. Begin charging. It is pricey right now, 60 cents. Whoop, there's my credit card, but that's all right. 60 cents per kilowatt hour at this time. But what I wanted to do is charge for 5 minutes here using the 400 kilowatts because the others, the CCS, are 150 kilowatts. And of course, the Mach-E technically peaks at 150 kilowatts, but it will do slightly faster than that. And we're going to see what it does here. It says your charging session is in progress, but it's still initializing here. There we go. Oh, I love this screen. Check out the screen.
So nice. Obviously, it's not a bright day right now, but this is undercover, a lot of cover. So we can assume it's pretty easy to see a lot.
So we can watch the speed right here. I'm guessing you guys can see that on the screen.
Really
132, 137. You can see we're at 39% state of charge when we came in. We just came from an event a couple of miles away, so the battery, of course, did not have an opportunity to precondition or anything. But 149, I'm going to see if we get any faster than that.
150, 151.
We are about 100 miles from home, and we had just over 100 miles of range, so we don't really need to charge or charge even that much. But this will be a good opportunity to compare what this charger will do versus the 150 kilowatt. So I think that was probably about our peak. What was it, 152?
Yeah, 152, I think.
And let's just go through the screens here while we're here. So of course, home is that. Active sessions. We're charging on 1, so we'll select this one.
Max charging.
We'll get charging detail. Oh, there's the power curve. That's really cool. We hit 153, voltage is 361. Current amps 382. God, I love this detail.
I'm gonna take a photo of this. You take a photo.
I'll take a photo while you do that.
We're not gonna say if we're gonna put it up or not, but just to have, because this is what every charging screen should aspire to. That is a whole lot of information. You don't have to go that nerdy, but isn't it nice to know?
I love seeing the average because a lot of cars will peak really high. Like Tesla will peak at 250, but then it drops down quite a bit. We don't peak that high, but hopefully this will hold for a while. Again, we're at 39% state of charge or whatever, 44 now. But let's go back, see what else we can get here. Cost detail, energy delivered, 4.1558 kilowatt hours at 60 cents right now. I forget the other cost. Maybe I'll pop those up. Energy cost, running cost. So very cool. Let's go back. What else is here? Oh, stop. We don't want to hit that. We're going to keep it on charging detail. I love having the charging curve. This would make charging videos so nice if we had this on every station.
And by the way, you guys can see a bit of glare. There's none in person. In person, this is very vibrant. Can you see this?
Step on this side, and I think it's...
No, it's even worse glare.
Even worse.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, it's extremely vibrant. Maybe we'll make ourselves, do it with the phone.
With the Pixel phone, it's like...
Yeah, it looks like
really
you're
great.
looking at a really good computer screen. This is honestly really, really good. I mean, it'd be fun to see this in a super bright day. It is actually so gray that I'm shivering a bit. This is summer in LA and I'm shivering.
And we got planes going overhead. I was going to film it, but we're undercover.
We can't even see. Oh, you can see it in the car. It passed over.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out here. There we go. That's pretty cool. We're really, really close to the airport. Yeah, so we don't need to do a full charge.
And I'm filming here. I got you.
But it is just a little bit of a test because it's like I want to see like how much of a difference it'll make to use this Alpitronic. Plus, we've been wanting to try Alpitronic for a while. We did a video with them at
Brandon Flash,
EV Charging Summit.
Was it?
Yeah, or maybe it was ACT. Who knows?
Either way, we'll put that up above if you'd like to watch that. We already gained 4% more since when we just showed you before.
Yeah,
going quite fast.
Yeah, I mean it's above 100. Of course, we would love.
Don't jinx it. Now it's going down.
Faster charging than that. But we're 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Like I said, we'll do a 5-minute charge and count how much we get here, and then we'll move over to the 150 and do the same thing. So we're getting pretty close, but these units are really nice. They're at a lot of Iona stations. There was rumors and some photos where it looks like Electrify America may be testing these out. The company is really big. They're an Italian company here in the US, very popular in Europe. And sort of taking the U.S. by storm because these units are doing so well. I'm really excited to see them spread more, and we're getting close to that. We got 15 seconds.
And I want to unplug because I want to feel the cable management.
Definitely, we'll swap cameras, but we'll see how much charge we get in 5 minutes. And of course, this isn't like a real good comparison because now we're at a higher state of charge, battery's a little bit warmer, jets going overhead. Oh.
Yes.
And I missed it by like 5 seconds, but that's okay.
Well, let's see what it says.
Yeah, and this is also nice to see is like what info does it give us. So
51%.
10.2 we'll say, because I gave it a couple extra seconds. My phone buzzed, so I can tell that they sent me some messaging to let me know that it's finished charging. So yeah, 10.2, we'll just say that in 5 minutes, and it says 15 seconds. It took me a second.
And then we'll trade and I'll unplug.
Yeah, come around.
Yay. I haven't actually done this.
Oh, not with the adapter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, why isn't Liv just pushing the button? But
you do have to hit stop. I thought because you stopped it that...
No, it's even more than that.
Uh-huh.
So prior to the update that we just got on the Mach-E, the car wouldn't lock the adapter, but the car now locks the adapter to the car. But I had to get close enough with my key so that she could unplug it. So
that's really cool.
It's the second time I've forgotten about that.
That's really awesome. Okay, so me, cable management. If you guys don't know, I have limited dexterity on my left hand. So I don't just want Patrick to do this stuff. So it's a hefty cable, but that's very, very helpful. I like that a lot. As you can see, that's pulling really nicely. These feel nice and hefty because I can see them getting dropped on the ground a lot, but awesome.
Yeah,
Swoop it around.
we've seen this cable management at trade shows, but it's really like we can't ever like test it out because they're not actually bolted into the ground.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get this plane. The gimbal is not letting me point the camera up.
We don't need to show you planes, but I guess we're trying anyway.
Anyway, sorry about that.
Let's show you the station, shall we?
Yeah, let's show you the station.
Actually, you should switch first.
No.
You
can. Yeah, let's just switch stations real quick.
So we're trading because I want to experience this plug as well. Patrick will unplug. So let's see what the cable management is like. This is also super hefty, a little less play there. So you actually had to come quite forward with this cable, didn't you, Patrick?
Yeah, pretty much.
There we go. And plugged it in. We got a rotation.
And then it's connected successfully. So now I need to pay.
And I can take the camera now and let's get all up and close.
I just tapped 16. We're on connector 1, right? Oh no, I don't know.
No, actually.
It's weird because it's like 15 and 16.
Is one right or left? I feel like one would be left. I don't know why.
But it's
well, I mean, because you read like right to left. So.
Yeah, that's a little bit confusing. So I'm on 16. But there's only one
credit
connector.
Card again.
It's only the last 4, but it said successful. So even though, I think it's just whatever.
All right, so this is a 150, and we have a different screen experience. It's also very clear, but different experience.
And it hasn't started just yet. It's
occupied.
Still waiting for it to actually charge. It just read the battery.
It says tap the button.
The button.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Oh, cute. All right. That's a cute little charge meter. We're amping up over 100, 111, 19.
That's pretty cool.
26.
I love the other screen.
Yes.
But not bad.
No.
126. Can we get 127? So it's not bad. We're not on the 400, but if we went down and the 400 is available, it would get us slightly faster. And there's enough of them that I wouldn't feel bad about occupying a 400. But it's already slowing back down. But no big deal. We'll see how much we get in 5 minutes on this one too.
It's still a nice little bit of information to be packed into a small amount of the screen. I do wish that there was a longer time that wouldn't go back.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like I didn't see it, but there's the cost. Oh no, I thought it said cost.
Yeah, it had a little dollar sign, so press all the things.
Yeah, it looks like it has a dollar sign over there.
Can you tap the screen at all?
Press button to start CCS. Oh.
No, I mean like tap there. No,
it's not touchscreen. It is this one.
Just tap all the things. Now, and when did this charger open? July 25th?
Somewhere along there.
This one, unfortunately, is already smashed up a little. That sucks. Obviously, that is not a normal wear and tear right there.
So yeah, we'll let this one charge for a few minutes. We'll take a little bit of a brief view of this charging station before we walk around. As you've been hearing the airplanes go overhead, you can tell how close we are to the airport. And one of the reasons why BP Pulse is doing these charging stations near airports is like sort of their first targets. They want it so like if you rent an electric car, you know where you can charge right before you have to drop it off. If you're doing ride share and you're picking up people at the airport all day, you can like come over here, charge while you take a break. And then of course, if you park your car, they do have charging at the economy lot. We've actually used that a couple of times. But also it's sort of just nice. Like if you don't get a charger at one of the parking lots and you need to charge to get home, after getting in on a long flight, you have a center here. So really cool setup. We're gonna just keep hitting this. And I think for this one, let's see. Oh, it's only just showing like 3 minutes.
How many minutes have we been?
We've been 3 minutes. we have not done a video with Tritium, and so this is our first charge on them, I believe. We have seen them at CES and whatnot. They were revealing something.
Is it tritium?
Tritium. It's tritium. I don't know. Come up with some common, easy names, and we'll be better about it. Yeah, both of these stations I was a little bit confused because it was like connector 1 or connector 2, but as you can see, this is what I was referencing. So I was on station 16. There is only one connector there, so it'd be nice for them to like clarify that in their app that there is only one connector. By the way, there's an E-Transit that just pulled up.
Oh,
that's
cool.
nice.
That's awesome.
And we also have a Wagoneer, which I think this is the first one I've seen in the wild. We've seen them on the press drive, but the station is fairly empty right now still. So we're getting close to
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
You're just gonna have to watch it roll over to tap.
We're doing 75 kilowatts now. Yeah. Oh no, 100.
Yeah. It's saying that this one can do 75 now.
Oh,
because it's shared. So I wonder when this is not occupied, will this say 150?
Yeah, I wonder.
That's cool. That is cool. So if you don't see that right there, it says 75.
So that's the other thing
is, always split.
If you can, you get one of those down there because that has less worry when it's shared. So
yeah, absolutely.
Very interesting. But yeah, I hit stop by mistake because I meant to hit that. Oh well. We were close to the 5 minutes. I was getting ready.
Yeah.
But about 8 kilowatt hours, so we stopped too soon. But we have enough. Let's continue.
Oh, look, and it went to 150.
Oh, there you go.
That's cool. I really like that. I like that.
This is a mess of a charging session. But I'm going to hit stop.
Well, and a 5-minute test isn't necessarily tell us everything, but
I was just curious.
Yeah.
A little bit snug to get in and out of the charging port.
And not a huge amount of play in the cable, but
yeah, I prefer the Alpitronic. I'm going to go move and just park.
Okay.
And we'll continue our tour. So first of all, I want to point out, like in the background over there, that big garage, that's one of the economy parking garages for LAX. I can see like there's other stuff around here. So there's like a gas station across the street. There's actually a natural gas station across the street that way. Here comes a big plane. It's going to be a loud one. Chinese airline, that was very loud. So it's like, I know our mics will do okay, but they are really loud. So first of all, as you could tell, the Alpitronics are here. We charged on that. It was really great. They have 16 Alpitronics, 32 of the 150 kilowatt tritium chargers. So they're all lined up down here toward this end. They just look really good. And part of it, like what they talk about is like the design of them. I think they also look good. I like the Iona ones because of the color scheme that they have on them, but these actually, it works out really well.
It's kind of cool seeing the design in a different colorway because it lets you see how nice the design is because the Iona has such a nice design, period.
And you'll notice that we have, of course, the big covering above us, so that's excellent to have. There is lighting, which the lighting isn't on yet. I do see some like security cameras here and some type of networking. So, there is a little bit of security in that aspect. I don't know, I can't tell if there's solar on the roof. That would be great to see solar. It's not the best angle necessarily for solar, but it would be nice still to see it. Not that it could power this station, but a lot of times what's nice is like if you put solar on something like this, it can power at least the building or something like that. But there's no pull-through spots. But again, it's near LAX. It's meant for like rideshare drivers and rental car returns. So it's fine that there's no drive-through spots, but pretty, straightforward layout over here. Basically, you can back in or pull in very easy. Luckily, there's not like the ones where they're next to the stall, because those I think are very limiting. All the cabinetry is over here, protected by bollards. We won't go necessarily all into there, not on this channel at least, but they have all the equipment in there, a lot of power, powering all of the Alpitronics and the tritiums down here. We basically did the 5-minute charge, so you know what those are like. I like that it's very clearly labeled, but again, this is like the only thing in this lot, so you don't necessarily worry about non-EVs coming. But we did move over there so that we have, so even if all of a sudden we had like 40 some cars show up or whatever, we're not taking up a charging spot. Just good practice and good etiquette. I'm going to like switch off. I want Liv to talk about the accessible ones because that's the thing that we like to talk about.
Well, firstly, I think it's kind of funny because normally when we're filming, we try and avoid loud noises. So like if a motorbike or a car or a plane comes by, we'll freeze and we'll like hold our pose and then we'll start again once it passes. But you can't really do that here because they're constant.
I did pause a little bit. We may cut that
did.
one. I don't know.
We might, and we tried to capture planes and it didn't work. But if you don't know, I am an adaptive driver. I have a disability. I'm typically ambulatory, but I've gone through many periods of my life when I've been in a wheelchair, on crutches, and I have a wheelchair and that's very common for me to use. So I'm always aware of accessibility, and if you have any accessibility needs, we want to hear it. Comment them down below. We want to share this stuff with you guys. So this is important to look at. So they have three accessible stalls. These are
and
much
this one
wider.
could almost be one, but they just don't have a way to get up there. But it's like almost 4.
Almost, yeah. But as you can see, it's cool having this comparison. And I don't know if you can pan, Patrick, but you see the size of their regular charging stall compared with their accessible charging stall. Because one of the reasons that I often use handicap parking, even if I'm not in a wheelchair, is because my leg doesn't bend that well. So I have to swing the door much wider. So even having that, having the extra space to open your door is a really big deal. And then you have a place where you can wheel up or get your mobility device or whatever it is.
Or sometimes you just have trouble stepping if you have mobility issues.
And so there's always going to be this direction, this kind of demarcation in accessible areas that take you to where you can get up without a step. And then it's really cool because this is how you're going to access your charging. Now, if I was in a wheelchair, I don't know how this works, because then I pull it open and then I drop the cable over there and then I go back down. If you have experience in a wheelchair charging, let us know what the experience is like, because it's interesting to think of if you are not in that situation, and it's so important. But at least they have a way to access the screen, because we've seen accessible chargers where the car parks in front of the screen, or the bonnet of the car is in front.
The bollards are in the way.
The bollards are in the way, or whatever. So the fact that they have a way for you to at least get to the screen, the payment is wheelchair height, or the height for everyone to access, and the screen as well. That's really, really important. And so let's walk on down. You can access both chargers from this. There's another dip over here by the other charger. So either side, that's really important.
Now, and not that I'm like, I want Alpitronics, but that's your only NACS connections are on the Alpitronics. So they don't have any NACS accessible connectors here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, they just have those over there, and there's no handicap accessible spots for the Alpitronics.
Interesting.
For us, we're like, yeah, we have our choice. But if you have a Tesla, you're, unless you buy an adapter.
The CCS, Tesla to CCS adapter. Yeah, that's a really interesting point. Maybe if we get a chance to chat with Alpitronic, we'll bring that up. Patrick just tried to capture the plane. So if there are any cuts, it's because we're getting distracted and like, oh, look, it's so cool. But our gimbal balances really well. So it's like, no,
it keeps it like level.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm pointing straight up almost, and the gimbal's like, no, you're not.
Aiming at me. So, okay, let's look at a couple of things here, because if you guys have watched our channel at all before, when we've done charging stations tours, there's a couple things that I find important. And one thing that I find luxurious at charging stations, important, trash receptacles. Where are they? Not here, unfortunately.
They have this trash can over here.
That does not count. I noticed that it does not count.
Okay.
There are no trash receptacles that I can see anywhere. I'm sure that there are in the lounge, but you want them to be right by the vehicles, because I don't know about you, but I got a bunch of tissues, soda cans, whatever. I want to throw that out of my car while I'm charging. And then a luxury item, as the Jeep is getting ready to drive away. Tell us what you think of the Wagoneer, by the way. But okay, we'll call this the luxury item is a squeegee so that you can wash your windshield. And I think that this being a place which is catering towards rideshare drivers, Uber and Lyft, as well as people taking their vehicles from the rental or returning them, would be extra nice to have trash and squeegees and unfreeze because the plane flew over. Let's go check out the lounge, shall we?
I'm not sure if the lounge is open yet. There's like
it did say coming soon, huh?
Rounds and restrooms are closed, still under construction. Okay.
Okay.
It's still early days. That's fine. It looks like it'd be okay in there. You know, it's actually pretty cool. There's, if you want to come over here, there's like charging so that you could charge your phone or use your laptop in here while you're charging. Especially like if you're a rideshare driver, that would actually be sort of cool. It's like I can sit here, do some work, answer some emails while my car is charging and I'm waiting for my next drive.
Get a snack.
They could do like us and park in one of the non-charging spots as well and just sort of hang out for a bit. Few snacks, few drinks. It's not a Gelson's market, but overall that's pretty cool. And I guess the bathrooms are down there. Yeah, the bathrooms are over there. They are locked, unfortunately. But again, these are early days.
Yeah.
And we're being a little bit critical. Don't let that fool you. I'm like, this is super cool.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really excited. And I'm really happy that BP Pulse is putting this like near LAX, because that's one of the things that I worry about. Like I want to go places, rent an EV when I get there. But then it's like, I have to know what the charging is like around the airport, because I don't want to get charged for, dropping it off and it's not as fully charged as it's supposed to be. But if I know that there's a 48 stall, then I know that when I'm rushing to get to the airport, like I'm going to get a stall, I can charge, and then I can drop the car off. So exciting to see BP Pulse put this in. They're talking about expanding, putting in more of these like mega charging centers. And I love the fact that there's 48 of them. So this is really cool. And if you are a rideshare driver, please let us know, like, is this the type of thing that you would utilize a lot? Because it seems to me like this would be a great thing to have if I was doing Lyft or Uber, because then it's like, I could come over here and charge just a couple of minutes away from where I'm going to pick somebody up to give them a ride.
It would be huge. And by the way, 2 handicap parkings as well without charging. Excellent. Let's switcheroo, shall we?
Yeah.
To jump on what you were saying as well, by the way, this is an awesome station. This is really, really nice. I didn't realize that they weren't fully open. So maybe they'll go get trash cans and squeegees. And that's like really a small deal compared to like, they have really good chargers. Awesome cable management on both types, on the Tritium and the Alpitronic. They have tons of room at the charging station. They've got accessible charging. They have a lounge. They have bathrooms. They have wheelchair height seating and taller seating in the lounge. They have food and beverage options, and it's accessible to the airport. They have multiple entrances and exits. There's a ton good about this, and there's shade, which is so huge.
And 48 stalls. That's
stalls.
amazing to see at a non-Tesla station, because we've been to some big Tesla stations, but I think this is the biggest non-Tesla. Or how many does Rove have? Is it 42 or 52?
52 maybe.
No, it's 38 and 12. So it's, yeah.
And obviously Rove has Gelson's, so that's like a deli, right? But then at nighttime, Rove basically has what this has, which is a lounge with vending options. So I'm psyched. This is absolutely awesome. This is what we want to see. This is exactly what we want to see. We want to see big chargers like this with great hardware, great software, great screens, and coverage.
Yeah, it's excellent. Let us know what you think. Where BP Pulse could be putting these. If you want other brands, I know Iona. Like, we still haven't been to an Iona station. There's just none out here. They're building like a 8-stall Iona rechargery relay. So it's going to be at like some fast food place, I think a Jack in the Box actually. So it's not a full Iona near us, but hopefully one of these days we'll find one of those. Maybe when we go to the East Coast.
Sounds delicious. So I'm thinking about it's Jack in the Box now.
So, but yeah, overall, very quick summary. We threw in the added charging because we sort of wanted some extra charge to get home. we're good to go now, but we're going to hit the road after this plane passes by. It's not so loud when we get the awning protecting us. So anyways, as always, drop your comments down below. We love hearing from you. Just give us any feedback that you have for us or for BP Pulse, or for Alpitronic or for Tritium.
Yeah.
Tritium.
Let us know what you think of this charging station. I think it's pretty awesome. You?
Yeah, I'm really happy. we went down to like, they don't have squeegees. This isn't done exactly right, but it's like, actually, it's really freaking cool.
And that's so minor compared with all of this. Love seeing the variety of vehicles here. The G-Wagoneer, we got a Mercedes, we have an E-Transit as well, and then of course our Mach-E. So, and really cool that they have the variety of NACS and CCS. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us for this video in which we checked out this giant 48 stall BP Pulse charging station right by the LAX airport. Do let us know all of your thoughts down below. A huge thank you to our patrons whose names are scrolling across the screen right now, right there. And to you, our YouTube members as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. They get cool things like behind the scenes and trinkets and photos and what's
fancy ponies.
Man, you keep making this editing so hard. And on that note, thank you for watching. And just remember that whatever you drive and wherever you charge it, enjoy the ride.
Whether you're flying in town or out of town or just around town.
Bye.
Bye.